Dr. Sohail Malik. I'll introduce myself. First of all, I'm heading Mechanical and Manufacturing Engineering Department at Park Austria for Hochschule. With me is Mr. Maxma. He is our coordinator from Tang International. They are our partner who are collaborating, helping us in collaborate with Chinese universities, and they are also fulfilling the information gap and other. They are facilitating us in different things. He'll talk later about all the details, what he can do for us and what he already has done. Then we have Mr. Abbas with us. He's also the coordinator of the Tang International, who's also helping us in having all these activities being done in a good way. We will have more sessions in future with Chengdu University, China. But physical, we wanted a one session which is physical, and that's why I requested Mr. Maxma to come here. Thanks to him for he has come here physically to answer your queries and explain the program what we are going to have. So Mr. Max, I'll start with you. You will introduce yourself and tell us something what your organization do.
Okay. Dear lovely students, very good morning. Assalamu alaikum. This is Maxma. In the past, I was also a student. At that time, I had a dream to go abroad. And unfortunately, due to my financial issues, so I can't go abroad. So I personally decided to go abroad by myself when I have a job. So finally, my dream became true. That's why I'm here today. I'm here in Pakistan. My second hometown after my graduation from China. I'm here almost 18 years. And today, I want to introduce our program to all of you present here. I most welcome you guys to study in China and catch this opportunity. China initiated the Belt Road Initiative in 2013, and this year is 10th anniversary of Belt Road Initiative and also CPEC. To celebrate this 10th anniversary and for the future, China government is also encouraging the CPEC industries should hire labor force locally instead of dispatching our skilled labor force from China to those countries. BRR, Belt Road Initiative member countries like Pakistan and other countries. So, how to nurture talents locally? So, China government decided to encourage Chinese education institutions to go abroad to have collaboration with local partners and jointly nurture students against the different technologies like what we are doing with the PAFIST, that is mechanic engineering technology. So the first year you will study here, then you go to China for second and third year study. After that, you will come back again for fourth year. So it means 1 + 2 + 1. When you go to China, you will enjoy scholarship, and moreover, you will experience China development, and you also use Chinese latest lab facilities, teaching equipment for hands-on training when you study in China. And I think this is very good opportunity for your young generations. You study different countries, you will have different experience in those countries. When you come back, I think your vision, also your personal future career desire is also totally changed. So I encourage you guys to catch this, cherish this opportunity and go to China and study in China. And my colleague Abbas will explain the details about this program, like students' fee and what type of scholarship you will get benefit from China.
Well, before we go to Mr. Abbas for the details, I would like you to tell something about the culture of China. You have been to Pakistan, you have seen us, how we eat, how we live, and tell us something about Chinese culture.
In China, frankly speaking, most of Chinese, they can't speak English. That's why we want you to study Chinese. Because in the future, we want to recommend you to different Chinese industry for job, like CPEC industry in Pakistan and the Chinese industry in Middle East countries like Saudi Arabia, UAE. So we encourage you to study two things: Chinese language and understand Chinese culture. These two courses are compulsory because for future you will work with Chinese community. For Chinese language, before you go to China, you need to pass HSK 3. That is compulsory. And second, for language of culture, of course, you need to understand our culture, like food culture. We always use chopstick. In Pakistan, you are using different tools to eat food. And moreover, we have lots of traditional cultures in different areas of China. Usually, we have several major traditional culture festivals like Spring Festival, Chinese Spring Festival we call Chinese New Year, and the Mid-Autumn Day, and some other Dragon Boat Festival. This is very. If you go to China, I think you will experience those festivals physically. I think seeing is believing. I just want to give you something, how to say, make yourself interesting. If you see this, our documentary about Chinese cultures, that is, how to say, more detailed about that.
Max, there is some word said in China when they say that Pakistanis are friends of China. How they call it? There is some word which is very common. I don't know how you call it.
We call, in Chinese name we call Batian, means iron brother. Yeah.
How Abbas say how to pronounce it?
Batian, yes.
Batian.
Yes.
So because whenever my Chinese friends or Pakistani friends who stayed in China, whenever they used to come and talk about China, they said they use this word.
Batian, yeah.
Batian.
Also say brothers, Shundi. We call Shundi.
Shundi and
yes.
Batian. Okay.
And one more thing that is also our culture. We are always on time.
Okay.
This is a big difference between Pakistan and China. Yeah.
So we are not so punctual as Chinese. So no, it depends on the situation. In Pakistan, if you go to the open market and if you meet the normal common people, they are sometimes like that. But when you come to the academia and when you come to the formal, commitments, they are always on time. If I have to learn how to use chopstick, how much time will I need? Have you ever tried
We always
chopstick
say
before?
like keep hungry and keep foolish. If you really want to learn this, it's very easy because it will force you to eat food. Without food, you can't survive. I think within few minutes you can use chopstick.
Okay.
It's very easy.
It's very easy. And China for us is just China, but in fact it's a huge country.
Yes.
So, and within China there must be different cultures.
Yes.
Right?
Different areas we have. Like in China,
Yes.
we have 56 nations. Out of 56, 55 nations are minority community.
Mm-hmm.
It's with a minority. They have their own language. They have their own culture, food, and their like dancing style, music. Too much different. Even their language also different. It's like the same as like GB. I visited GB. You have in GB they have 5 different languages. In GB, they speak.
Kyrgyzstan.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They speak different languages in GB.
So it's not just Mandarin. We have to learn a lot of languages. Maybe?
Mandarin is very
Okay.
common for anywhere in China. You can.
Mm.
Yeah.
And now coming back towards the Chengdu University, the Chengdu region. What about that region? How important is that region in China, and what are its strengths? The Chengdu.
Of course,
Or how you pronounce it? I
yes,
pronounce it right?
Chengdu is very modern and very fashion city.
Okay.
Sorry, province.
It's a province.
Sichuan province. Chengdu is a city,
Okay.
yeah, capital city.
Mm.
If you go there, you will experience food, very famous for hot pot,
Hot pot. Okay.
and also over there the people are they enjoy their relaxation over there. We have some saying to Chengdu, when you are young, you want to leave Chengdu. When you become old, you don't want to leave Chengdu.
Okay.
And thirdly, of course, you will enjoy natural beauty, like very beautiful mountains over there, and clean waters, different rivers, and and you will enjoy panda. That is our
The national animal.
yes, yes.
Pandas. Okay. Also, Pakistan has a very strong cultural interaction and technological interaction with Chengdu in a sense that the aircraft we developed together, GF-17 Thunder, that is made from Chengdu. So I think that the technology is also advanced in that region, right?
Yeah, I think
Okay,
so.
okay, okay. And Abbas Saab, now I request you to tell something more about the scholarship, how this scholarship is, and how we are gonna execute it.
Yeah, as we said, like in the continuation of what Max said before, and also thanks to Dr. Sohail Saab, like we have been hearing in the long time that China and Pakistan friendship like is higher than the mountain and deeper than the ocean and higher, sweeter than the honey. You know, I mean, but as long as we said that if you don't learn the language, we're not we can just keep repeating these phrases. You know, language is a feeling. You know what I mean? Language is just not like understanding. It's you understand the feeling. So for these partner programs, the main thing which you have to put your effort for this year is you have to have the level 3 of education level, and we have the HSK level 1, HSK level 2, and then HSK level 3, so that once you go to China, you can easily interact with the like your teachers, the other students, to get the full benefit of this course. I mean, we have tried our best to give the maximum scholarship to the students, so that I mean we have like we want to have the class of like maximum 25 people, and to create a competition. 15 best students will be having the opportunity to avail this scholarship, and the scholarship is like tuition fee is like totally like free, like about it comes to 16,000 yuan. Like if you multiply yuan, like at the moment it's like around 40, 48, something like 50 or so. This is fully covered, and the accommodation fee is also fully covered. Most of the what really students have to pay is expense related to the travel expense, because we really want that once. I mean, wherever there's a pain, there's a gain. You know, we always say. So there has to be some degree of responsibility that once we're going there, we have put in some of your family, your parents. They have put in some effort. That okay, this is not only that we have spent something. We really have to work hard. Anything related to accommodation is like it's travel, and travel nowadays is not very difficult. Like me and Max, we went to like to last month we went up to Punjab, and you can cross the border, and even like Mr. Max's family was here, and later on just to experience how student will go. I mean, so kind of him, he sent his own family by road to China from here. They came to Chengdu, and from Chengdu, his missus and two kids, like they went by road to China. It's very easy. And you're at your age, you can have like more fun, learning different cultures and different languages, interact with the Chinese. You can go by road as well. So it's like your tuition free is free, your accommodation is free there, and some of the this is come from the university side. Even Tang, we being here, we also are contributing. We give 1,000 yuan for your accommodation. I mean, it's free for you, and then his living expense is 800 yuan per month per person. That would be like is also
Like food.
yeah.
800.
800 yuan. This is a living expense for the food. So that was like we want to create a good competition for 15 best students, and the rest out of 25 students, if like definitely we will encourage them to go to China as well. So they have to like bear their expense while being there. Other thing is things related to travel, like there's a bit of insurance and other medical examination fee that you have to pay, because that is part of once you apply to go to different countries. If Dr. Zulasa will know it, but that is part of your getting the residence permit. Once you go there, you have to bear that medical fee and residence permits. So that's what you really have to bear.
So let me clarify that. So you are getting all the selected students will be getting a sum of money, and that money is with them for all the things they have to take use of, for the traveling, for insurance, for medical. So it's like you already have the money, and you have to utilize according to your needs because it cannot be committed now.
Yeah.
So it's like fully funded.
Yeah.
For the traveling part, the one first ticket you have to buy for going to China. Now in Pakistan, we are fortunate enough we are living in the start of the north already, and you can go to China by road. And I would prefer to go by road because I would like to see around what's happening on the road. So that is comparatively cheaper. And in Europe, I was there and I used to travel on the bus a lot. So that's always cheaper, and you can also experience a lot of different people and things. In the airplane, you don't have to see anything but the clouds, so or the same seats. So that is a good way of exploring different areas. I've been to Punjab, and I traveled a little bit, almost 500 meters, 1 kilometer into the China without visa at that time, because at that time there was no door in the Punjab Pass in the Source border. There was nothing there. It was open, so you could go and travel around. Now I have heard that there's everything there, and you have to do the passport and everything. And in Europe, it's like that. There are no borders. You can move around. You never know you have entered a new country. And we want to have the same culture in future, inshallah, because we want to have a peaceful environment everywhere. So this is the start of a peaceful activity as well. Different people think a lot of different things about different countries without going there, without talking to them, and they build up their own stories. So the best thing is go there, and like Max has some feeling of us not being on time, so I have to clarify that. So there are many misconceptions I would say, which must be clear when you are traveling to that place. Okay, so that's all for this information. Mr. Abbas and Mr. Max, I would also like to know if there is something else in China where students, okay, this program is exclusive for BS Mechanical Engineering Technology, in which the students will be going to a specific partner university, which is Chengdu University of China. What other opportunities do you think students can search for, or they have to travel to China? Maybe there are some cultural activities, some short-term scholarships, some exchange programs, or anything else would you like to share?
Currently we also have master degree programs and PhD for general education. And other general education, we also focus on skills education. In this regard, we are mainly related to, we are mainly working with TEFTA. That is for post-matric students, for junior students.
But there are some other programs which are open to everyone. China announces them, and they can go to some specific website. Okay, they can go to the TAN's website for the programs you are offering.
I really don't know about that.
No. The time to time there are we have the online trainings. Okay, we conduct
Short course training.
Short course trainings, and for the Chinese language, other than this conventional, we have volunteer teachers who do the masters in China. They volunteer themselves and have a live interactive session with you over we have similar applications like Zoom. They use Ding Talk or Woof, and they use it in China. So they can have an interactive session. And at the time to time, we have technical trainings on different subjects, and that will be arranged by the university and some other universities as well. So whosoever we are cooperating with, and any new thing comes up, we'll just keep it on.
Well, Zoom and WhatsApp, maybe that's not so common there. There is more common is WeChat.
Yeah, they have a WeChat, and for the communication, they use Tencent, that's Woof. That's the same as Zoom, but this is free. You can download it and use it for all the video conferences.
And WeChat is more than maybe just collaborating. It is it is everything. I think the Chinese use. WeChat is also for transactions, right?
WeChat is the whole life. I mean, you can say every Chinese is on a WeChat, because I mean, even if you have to call a taxi, we use it through WeChat. You have to pay them through WeChat. You have to do we have Jazz Cash and other things, but those separate applications. But in WeChat is for the communication and transaction, money bank and all
So it's your wallet. It's your money, everything is there. So you'll not be opening up your wallet when you are in in China. So you will just open your mobile and scan a QR code which is with WeChat. So you will never see currency maybe. You will go to the bank and you will do the transactions from your account to your WeChat. And I also heard, Max, that's very interesting thing, that Chinese normally when they come out of the China, they have a different Chinese name, and then they make a new name which is used in English. Is it true? How does it works?
Actually, for example, like I am in Pakistan, my local colleagues, they can't call my Chinese name. It's very difficult. So they give me an English name. Actually, my name is Ma Xiaoyan. So my colleague said, okay, then we take the first three, we make it your name Max.
Max.
It's
But the real
easy.
one is Mash. How?
Ma Xiaoyan.
Ma Xiaoyan.
Yeah, that is my full name. Ma Xiaoyan.
Okay.
Ma is my surname, family name. Xiaoyan is given name.
Mhm.
But for my local colleagues, it's easy for them to call my name. They put first three words. They said, okay, Max.
Mhm.
It's easy.
Okay, so I would like to have some questions from you. If any one of you have any questions, I would like to listen to you. उर्दू में भी पूछ सकते हो. We'll translate it to
please.
English.
Talk to my colleague in Urdu because our time is very limited.
So what are the research opportunities available in China for chemical engineering students?
Okay, so that question is quite technical. So what type of research activities or research opportunities are there for chemical engineers? Well, first of all, they are not from some specific university, so they will not be able to answer that question. For that, I would recommend you.
For the research purpose.
Yeah.
For that, I would recommend you to go to a specific university. That's universal law. It's not for China only.
Yeah.
Go to its specific university website, look for their laboratories, their research professors, write them an email, show them your work which you already have done, which is in coherence with their fields. Like for example, you are doing something on psycho, right? Or maybe you are doing something in separation processes. So you'll write them that I have done this project and I'm interested to work further on that specific project you talked about, and then they'll reply you and you can start the conversation and you can look for the programs they are offering. So this is how it works. When it comes to the visa and coordination and documentation and other procedures, then they can help you in that. Abbas, from that thing is coming out. Will we help them in taking the visa, or what can we do for the students?
We'll definitely we'll do. We'll help.
So the students who have been selected for the scholarship will be helped for the visa by our partners.
Yes.
Yeah. Even the scholarship or not scholarship, we will be considered as a batch.
Even
so-
not for the scholarship.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
that's
so
that's
that we assistance will be provided, like how to apply the visa, because it's a bit technical.
Yeah, we apply the students, how to say, visa.
Mhm.
All of the students, we will do that together.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that would be a group visa.
Yes,
Yeah, group visa. Yeah.
So we will send their application together that this 25 students
Yeah.
are going to China. It's not like other countries that you have to pursue and run after everyone and wait for something. Someone has got earlier, other has got later. So it would be a group work. So they will be guiding you step by step what to do. Because I remember when I announced the program and I showed him the advertisement, Abbas Saab said, "You haven't written that the passport is required." I said, "It's just for the advertisement, it is just not for the list for the students." So of course, you have to do three things when you are eligible for this scholarship. The first thing is you must have HSK level 3 Chinese language with you. And we are arranging a Chinese teacher who will be teaching you for 1 year, and he will make sure that you pass that level. Second thing is that you must have passed all the courses in the program. If you are not have passed them, you are not eligible. And third thing, you must have all the documents required. Passport is the first of them. So with these 3 documents you are eligible. If there are more than 15, we have about 25-40 students, we'll have a competition, and the best 15 will be sent to China. So that's all from my side. Thank you very much for your patience, and we finish it up and sign out there. Thank you very
Okay.
much. Allah.
We expect.